That's better. Good. So we've got a nice bit of movement in there. And then going from side to side. Good. And we'll do some nice inhales, bringing your arms all the way up. And exhale, holding forward. Inhale, coming up. And exhale, holding forward. On the next one, we're going to go down and stay down for a few breaths. Bring your feet a little bit wider apart and let your head hang and let your chest feel heavy. You can fold your arms and do a little figure of eight with your elbows. We're warming up your lower back and the back of your legs. Good. Bringing your hands on your legs and supporting yourself up. Next one, we're going to just lift our heels up and down, warming up through our ankle area. That's it. Good. And then we're going to come up onto one foot, lift the other foot up and do some little circles, warming up your ankle on the foot that you're turning around, and on your other foot, you're strengthening up your ankle area and to balance. That's it. Just nice and gentle, bit of movement. And then we'll swap to the other side, spreading your toes out and finding something that you can gaze at just to help you with your balance. Just get that nice and warmed up. Good. And then we'll continue on with the balance, stretching through our quad muscles. So if you want to hold on to something, you can. If not, you can challenge your balance. Bring your foot, your heel to your bottom and your knees together. Just having a few deep breaths here. Good. And then swap to the other side. Sit knees together, heel to bottom. Stretch through the legs. And release the leg, let that go. We'll just do a few stretches from side to side. Okay. So today we're going to do a CrossFit workout, and we're going to do a series of 13 different exercises, and each one we're going to do for 40 seconds, and we'll have a 20-second rest. And in the 20-second rest, I'll show you what the next exercise is. Some of them we'll modify, so I'll give you some options so that you can do an easier option or a harder option. But it should be a bit of fun, so be curious, just give things a try and see how you go. So I'll get our Tabata ready for it. So the first one we're going to do, everybody knows this one, it's a shuttle run. So we're going from side to side, touch like that. And if you haven't got enough space, if the room is really small, you can maybe do some knees up, okay? So you choose. So let's get started with that one. Okay. And let's go. Okay. So 40 seconds. This is getting our body warmed up. Got 5 seconds to go. Good. Okay, 20-second rest. So the next one we're going to do is either a star jump, so jumping out like that, or you can step out, back, out, back. So if you want to do the low impact version, this is the one. Okay, I've got 4 seconds to go. Okay, so we'll start with this one, and then I'm going to go to the low impact. So stepping to the side. Deep breathing. Good job. These are quite hard. They're harder than they look. Good. 20 seconds to go. Good. Okay, you get a rest. I'll show you the next one. The next one is either step forward and lunge down like that, or you can jump. So jump, lunge, jump, lunge. Okay, so you choose which one you want to do. I'm going to do the step forward and down. But if you want some more challenge, you can jump from side to side. That's it. So keeping your chest up nice and tall and your shoulders and hips square, and your bend in your knee is around 90 degrees. Deep breathing as you go. 4 seconds to go. Good. Okay. The next one is a mountain climber. So I'll show you the hard version. It's not really that hard. So you're down on the mat and you're bringing your feet up like that. You can also do it with a chair. So I'll just show you the chair. So it's like that. So you choose which one you want to do. I might do the chair. So anyone who's got any shoulder issues, or you don't want to bend all the way down, you can do it on the chair. Did work. Here we go. I've got 10 seconds to go. Deep breathing. Okay, and rest. The next one is an inchworm. I'll show you this one. So we're reaching all the way up and then folding down, walking our hands out. If you want to do the hard version, hit your knees up, or easy version, come down onto your knees, walk them out, and then come back up like that. So you choose which one you want to do. So this is normal. And the one on down to your knees is the other one. Down and up. Let's have a look, see what everybody's doing here. Good, walking it all the way out. So this is working your upper body, your lower body, and your core. Good work. Okay, and then rest. I'll show you the next one. So the next one is a side twist. So you can either be on your knees and you're lifting one arm up, looking at that hand as it goes up, like that, or you can do it on your toes, like that. Okay, so you choose which one you want to do. The one on your knees is a low impact version. Getting a nice twist through your side. Keeping your core nice and strong. And deep breathing. Good. That little stretch and then coming up. Right. The next one we're going to do is knees up. Okay, so everyone knows that one. So we've got 10 seconds more rest. Okay. Radio, let's go. So nice and high. Good work. Nice job. 15 seconds to go. Good, and rest. I'll show you the next one. So the next one's called a shoulder tap. I might just go straight on to show you this one. So you can do this on your knees, just tapping like that. Or you can go up onto a plank like that. Okay, so you choose which one you want to do. Okay, so let's go with that. I'm going to do the knee one today. Just deep breathing, keep it nice and strong. Go nice and slow, focusing on your form. Good work, Tilda. I can see you doing yours. Good. And rest. Next one we're going to do is a bike crunch. So again, two ways. You can have your foot on the ground, lift up elbow to knee, or you can have your feet off the ground, which is a little bit harder. So you choose which one you want to do. Okay, let's go. Keeping it nice and tidy if you can. Don't forget you've got the easier version where you take your foot down to the mat and reach up. Nice and easy, just fingertips on the back of your neck. So working your upper and your lower abs. Good. Okay, and rest. I'll show you the next one is flutter kicks. So laying down on your back and put your hands underneath your bottom so your back's nice and flat, and you bring your feet out in front, just fluttering there. So this is working lower abs. Okay, let's go. This one's quite tough, so if you need to have a little rest, feel free to do that. You can rest at any time. Anything that doesn't feel right, just take a break. The lower you have your feet to the ground, the harder this one is. Just keep it strong, you can do it. Deep breathing. Good work. And just hugging your knees into your chest. And the next one we all know, which is a bicep curl. So coming up off the mat and finding your weights for your biceps. Okay, so nice soft knees, bringing your core on and bringing the weights up. Good, I can see everybody again. So breathing out as you bring them up, breathing in as you take them down. Nice and soft through the knees, forearms strong. Keeping your chest up. So there's not a lot of movement in your body, all the movement your work is in your arms. Good work. Okay, Popping your weights down. The next one we're going to do is the cable row. So if you have your cable row set up, going into that. If you don't have one, you can just do some stretches through your shoulder blades. Okay. So dominant foot down and coming back, squeezing through your upper shoulders. Chest up and looking forward. Got 10 seconds to go. Deep breathing. Good. Shoulders a little roll through. Next one is tricep dips. So you can do them against a chair if you want, or if you have a little ledge there. So on the chair, you're going to drop your bottom over the side and elbows back. Or you can do it on the floor if you don't have a chair. I'll just show you the floor one for those that need it. So coming up into like a bridge position, elbows back, down and up. So this is working the muscle in the back of your arm. So just up nice and tall, keeping your body nice and close to the chair if you're working on a chair. Elbows pointing backwards. Again, this is quite a long time for triceps, so if you need to have a little rest, take a rest. Oh, nearly at the end. Good. Okay, that's round one complete. Take your elbows up to the sky and just stretch it through the triceps. Just put that on hold. So that's our first round. I'll just check in, see how everybody's going.
Music.
How'd it go? Good. Anyone? Any issues? Any questions?
All good.
It's all good.
I'm happy. I'm using my Google Home, my new toy.
Oh, that's good. So grab yourself a drink, and then we'll go through the same set again. So.
Yeah, I've got a lower back. What one to avoid?
I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Could you speak up again?
Lower back. Yeah, lower back.
Oh, you got a lower back issue?
Yeah. Which exercises should I avoid? Hey Google, turn down the music.
I think maybe the ones we're doing on the mat, the flutter ones, the bicycles. So you can maybe just hug your knees up to your chest on that one. And also the leg flutters. So the bicycles and the leg flutters. So maybe just do some stretches for those ones, Elsa. Okay? And we'll do some lower back stretches at the end. Okay. Okay, put you all back on mute again, and we'll go again.
Hey Google.
Okay.
Starting session.
Okay, so I've got 5 seconds to go, and we're starting off with the shuttle runs. Okay, let's go. If you don't have enough space, you can just do knee highs for this one, or you can even do squats if you want. Ten seconds to go. Keep it strong, finish it off. Okay, good work. So our next one is either side jumps or step out, back, out, back. You choose which one, whether you want the higher impact or the low impact. Your choice. So we've got 5 seconds to go, then we start. Okay, let's go. So star jumps or low impacts. Excellent, some great looking star jumps there. Deep breathing. Got 20 seconds to go. Good, and rest. Give your body a little shake. So the next one is the stepping forward into lunges, like that, each side. Or you can do the jump lunges, like that. Or if you don't want to do lunges because of the knees, just do some nice easy squats. Okay. It's keeping your good. You can see Jeff doing some good squats over the weight. Excellent jump. Some nice lunges from Elsa. Jumping lunges from Judah. And I think I can see some good lunges from Julianne. Ah, it's Penny doing the squats with the weight. It's great. Everybody's about the size of a matchbox, so sometimes hard to see. Good work. Okay, give your legs a little shake. So the next ones are the mountain climbers. So you can do it against the chair if you want, like that. Or you can do it down on the floor, like this. So you choose which one you want to do. Keep it strong, deep breathing. Good job. You can see Elsa having a fair crack at this. Good work, Elsa. Gilda. Can't see anybody else. Okay, coming up. Right. Now we're back to the inchworms. So that was where we go. Stretching up, coming down, taking our hands out to a plank, and coming back up again. Or you can come down to your knees, going out and coming up that way. Whichever is right for you today. I think I'll do knees this time. A tricky little exercise, this one. Got 5 seconds to go. Good work. Right, the next one we're going to do is a side twist. So you can do that either on your knees or your toes. So we're coming into like a plank position, lifting up, looking at our hand going up from side to side. It's a nice way to loosen off your upper back. Again, feel free to that. If you find that this is a little bit hard on your wrists or your shoulders, just take your time, do what feels right for you. Good. Okay. Shoulders a little roll through. Coming back to standing. The next one is knee high. So we all know what that one is. Five seconds. Working hard today, everybody. So lifting your knees up. Good. You can see you're on again. So keep it nice and high. Good, and rest. Okay, take a few deep breaths. Next one is the shoulder taps. So just show these ones again. Again, you can do these in a plank position on your toes or your knees. Knees is a little easier. So you're touching like that, keeping it nice and tidy. Okay, so this is working on your core. Have your hands, your fingers spread nice and wide. Good work. 3 seconds to go. Good. Next one is the bicycle crunches. And for anyone who has any lower back tension, you might like to bring your knees up and rolling them around and then taking your knees from side to side. The rest of us will be doing bicycle crunches. Breathing out as you bring your elbow to your knee. Going from side to side. Push your fingertips behind your head so you don't have neck tension. Good. So the next one is flutter kicks. So having your hands under your bottom, legs out in front, doing this. If you find that your lower back's a little bit sore, you might like to do just some leg lowers. So legs bent, taking one foot down and out. So Elsa and perhaps Mary and Julianne, you might like to do that one. So flutter kicks or leg lowers. Nice and gentle on your lower back. Having your back nice and flat on the floor, hands tucked in under your buttocks. And deep breathing. Good ab working out today. Put your knees into your chest. Just loosen that off. And we're coming up into bicep curls. So finding your weights. Not much rest, but just enough time. Okay, soft knees and bring those weights up. Nice work. This is something everybody can do. Breathing out as you bring them up, keeping your body nice and still with your core on, belly button sucked into your spine. Nice soft knees. 15 seconds to go. Good. Okay, popping your weights down. And finding your stretchy cord if you have one. 10 seconds more rest. And next one is cable row. Okay. So dominant foot back, chest up, forearm. As you bring it back, elbows to your sides, nice and close to your side, tucked in. A nice squeeze and your upper shoulders. Breathing out as you're pulling back towards your chest. And breathe in as you let your arms go forward. Nice and strong. 10 seconds to go. Good. Give your shoulders a nice little stretch out. And now, last item is tricep dips. So finding your chair for those. Okay, so chest up nice and tall. Okay, let's go. So chest up tall, getting your body nice and close to the chair. Elbows pointing, bending backwards, pointing backwards. If you want to make it easier, bring your feet closer towards the chair. If you want to make it harder, you can bring your feet up forward. Up to you. Okay. And rest. Excellent work. Okay, so we're done on that. So what we're going to do now is everybody grab themselves a drink, and then we'll do some stretches to finish off. Just ask a question. Do you want to put your turn for a second? Yeah, thanks. Has anybody got a roller at home?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Right
So,
here.
Jan and Jeff, you don't have one?
No, Jenny.
Okay, but everybody else got one?
I got one upstairs. I'll run up and get it. 2 seconds.
Okay.
You got a little one, What? You got a little one.
Yeah, we might do, because we finished a little bit early, and I know that Elsa's got a sore lower back, and I think it might be a good stretch that we can all do. Have you got something that you can use, Jan? Have you?
Not too sure. I don't think so, Jenny, but I can do something else. That's okay.
Show you some things to do. Do you have a tennis ball?
No, not here.
Not here. Okay. All right. All right. So we'll just do a little bit of that anyway. And I'll show you some things that you can do as well, Jan, while we're doing that.
Thanks, Jenny.
Okay. So I'll just put you back on mute again.
Hey, Google, start again the music.
Okay. Okay. So what we're going to do is just a few little stretches for loosening off the lower back. So you can do this with a roller, just placing it down on the ground and then coming down on the ground and sit on it. Okay, so you're sitting on it so you're square. And Jan, you can actually sit on the ground yourself without the roller and perhaps do the same action. You still should get some benefit out of this. So we're going to do the right side first. So we lean over towards the right and we start to move the roller backwards and forwards, and we'll feel a little, like this little squash ball on that side. And just releasing that helps to release a bit of tension in that glute area. These can get quite tight just through our everyday activity, or if you happen to lift something heavy or do something awkward and strain the lower back, it tends to tighten up. So go over to the other side and swing from left to right. just to loosen off that area. Good. Okay. So we might leave it with that, so we don't do too much more of that. Before I did the session this morning, I was running a little bit earlier and I made up a little, like a 10-minute video of stretches with the roller. So I will share that afterwards. And Jan and Jeff, I've got a spare roller. I'll drop it over your place so that you can use it as well. Okay, so let's do some other stretches. We might use our chair this time. Okay, so we'll come on. So sitting up just on the edge of your chair. So your bottom's just on the edge, and I want you to bring your leg across. And if you find your knees way up in the air, take your foot that's on the floor, take that a little forward. Have your chest up nice and tall, and I want you to slowly bring your chest down towards your leg, but stop when you start to feel a bit of stretch. And this is stretching the ITB muscle, which goes from the knee to the hip. And I know that at the moment, Jill, this is very tight here. So just give it a little tension, and then we bring it back up, take the tension off, inhale and exhale, take it forward. If you ever suffer any knee or hip discomfort, it's often because of this muscle being tight. That's it. Good, and then we'll go to the other side. So bring the leg across, have your chest up nice and tall, and we'll just go forward, inhale, coming up, and exhale, taking it forward. Good. Let's do a couple more of those. You look like you're laying back in a wave with the beach behind you, Lon. It's a great backdrop. Wind's blowing in the trees. Okay, so from this same position, let's give our shoulders a stretch. So taking your left elbow up and bring your right hand underneath the elbow and pulling that across your chest. So you should feel a nice stretch in the shoulder blades, a little bit around the arm and shoulder. And then you swap to the other side. Rolling our shoulders, little circles backwards, and then backwards away, and then big arm movements. Good. And placing one hand next to you on the chair, and bring your arm across. Give a nice stretch through the side, and then go to the other side. It's quite a lot you can do in the chair. You can do a whole yoga session on the chair. Good. And now we're going to take our arms up nice and tall, and we're going to bend forward. Bring our hands down towards the floor. All the way back up. Good. And down. Feeling that nice stretch in the upper back as you lift your chest when you bring your arms up. So exhale forward, inhale coming up. Good, and go from side to side. Good. And let's come up to standing now. Still use the chair. Just move back a bit. Okay, so let's take our body into a position like a downward dog, but using the chair. So hips up towards the ceiling. Take your feet about hip width apart. And bring your hands down through your arms, pushing your hips towards the ceiling. Inhale, bring your chest up and gaze up, and then exhale back into it. This is giving a nice stretch through the back of your legs, through your lower back, and through your upper back and shoulders. And then using the chair if you want for balance, or you can nice. Towards the bottom, knees together, switching through the front of your leg, through the quad muscle. Now swap to the other side. Oops. Nice. Let that one drop down, give your legs a little shake. We'll give our hips a little stretch. So taking our right foot forward and tuck our hip under on the left side. We'll have our left knee off the ground. So you want them to push on the side of the side. So you put on that chest up. Have your one hand on your right leg. Spin. Bring your arm over. So getting a really nice stretch through the hip flexor, through the left side. Just go back to the front so you can see. That's it. Ease it off. Do a couple more on that side. And then go to the other side. Exhaling as you take your arm across. Feel it stretch through this hip flexor on the foot that's towards the front. Okay. Now, we're going to take our feet nice and high. We're going to breathe in, bring your arms up. And then as we exhale, we're going to fold forward and we're going to hang there like a rag doll to help release lower backs. Let your head hang down. Staying here for about 3 breaths. If you have a sore lower back, this is a great one to do when you're in the shower. Let the hot water fall onto your lower back there. It helps to free it up as well. So just hanging down in that position. You can fold your arms and do some figure eights with your elbows. It's getting a little bit of movement into the area as well. This also helps to stretch the back of your legs through your hamstrings and a little bit of sciatic